Do not. Your word is your honor. If you break it, it breaks you. Encourage people you trust to give you critique. And at the same time, people you don't trust, cut them out of your life. Remember your ancestors. Every day, they give you peace and power. Be present. Your power
Remember the ancestors.
is strong. If you be present every fucking day.
Real shit. I got a little conversation for y'all today. This is for my niggas. Strictly for my niggas right now. This gotta be said. I see a lot of podcasts, a lot of people doing little videos and shit on relationships. I see a lot of men criticizing women or critiquing women on being less whorish and more woman-like. Nothing wrong with that. But this is the thing. A lot of these men that's sitting up here on these podcasts, two niggas in particular I could think about, they don't come from a history and they not cut from the cloth of being a real player, being debonair, being, smooth, being suave. They don't even come from that. They had to get money in order to become so-called high value, right? Because they always say high value man got nothing to do with money. And you're right, it don't. It got something to do with who you are, how you was raised, the lessons you learned, the knowledge you've gained, and what you've always been, because you can't be something you ain't never been. I've always been Comac. Anybody that know me, my friends, I was K-Mac. Then it turned into Comac as I got older. I ain't been nothing else. I ain't been no square ass nigga or no this type or no, extra gangster ass nigga or none of that. I've always been a smooth player ass nigga. Now I have got loose in a little portion of my life where I got loose, on this so-called gangster shit. But a lot of these niggas that's talking about relationships and women ain't even been in many relationships with women. So they can say something that's truthful, but it's not coming from their truth. It's coming from a truth that they inherited or they got from somebody, if that make any sense to you. And taking advice from a person like that, you might as well just get the source of where they got their information, because they're not the source of their own information. They quote a lot of numbers, and they take people's, this, here, no, man, this is too high, it's too potent, no. I'm finna start, believe it or not, I gotta start working out and doing better and shit. Just went to the doctor, so I gotta start, taking better care of myself. Truthfully, exercising and shit like that. I used to play ball all the time. I used to, but these couple of years of inactivity, man, it really took a toll on the nigga. So I'm gonna have to, really get back to it. But it's self-accountability is what I'm talking about. Self-accountability. Just like now, I know this shit is too potent for me. This is what just put me to sleep. I just woke up. That shit just put me to sleep, and I was gonna roll up another one. Nah, that's some daytime shit right there. That's some shit if you just want to get relaxed, because that's hitting too hard. It's hitting too hard. And it got a little CBD in it too. I don't trust it. Why, what is you doing? But let me get into this combo. It's a lot of men out here that's being abused by their woman. Let me explain. And I don't mean they're being hit on. They're being mentally and emotionally abused by their woman. Let me explain. If you got a bitch that constantly threatens to go fuck other niggas as a means to get back at you, you being emotionally and mentally abused. I'm just letting you know right now. You may not know it, but you are. But this is the thing about a bitch who threatens to go fuck a nigga as a means to get back at you. That mean that bitch ain't shit. She ain't got no other motherfucking way to get back at you other than to give herself away, because she ain't got shit. She ain't got a car. She ain't got a house. Halfway keep a job. Bitch ain't got nothing. So the only thing she's gonna do is give away what she values as her most valuable asset, and that be her ass. So if you got a bitch and the only thing she got going for is her looks, she's gonna cheat on you. She's gonna cheat on you when she gets mad at you. She's gonna cheat on you when she get bored of you. She's gonna cheat on you when, you know, she think you're not in line with what's supposed to be going on. She is going to cheat on you. Guaranteed. Because she ain't got no other way to get back at you. Think about it. Today, if my woman wanted to get back at me or whatever, you know, she could, it's a number of things she could do. She didn't just have to take the pussy away. She could stop cooking. That'll fuck me up. If she start cooking and cleaning up, I will be fucked up around here. So, it's other ways to get back at a nigga. You ain't gotta fucking just go fuck a nigga. If that's the first thing you think about, then you a broke ass bitch, you a nothing ass bitch, and you basically a pussy seller. You a hoe, because the only way you can figure to get back at somebody or do something to somebody is to go fuck another dude. And a lot of you niggas deal with that. A lot of you niggas deal with hoes that have ran off. And not only just ran off, I'd be just totally fucking offended if a bitch just ran off for a day or two with me. But a lot of you niggas let your bitch run off and come back after she took money from you to run off. She took a couple of thousand and ran off with a couple $1,000s. Let me let y'all know something. I will hunt a bitch down about $1,000. Like, for real, I will be on some Dog the Bounty Hunter shit. Pepper spray and tasers and all. Handcuffs. I will be on some fucking Dog the Bounty. A bitch steal $1,000 from me, bitch. Bitch, I'm gonna be fucking, I'm gonna have them shades on. I'm gonna have them fucking all of them, that belt with all of that non-lethal shit on it. I'm gonna have all that. I'm gonna pepper spray and tase the shit out of you about my motherfucking money. Now, niggas done let bitches leave the house with their money, go somewhere, stay for days, and then come back talking about, I needed some me time. I needed to get away. I needed to blah. Bitch, if you want to get away for a couple days, well, bitch, get away for a couple years. That's my motherfucking. If you my woman, you talking about going to get away and I don't even know where you at. It's a difference if I know where you at and, you know, and we didn't agree to this shit and it's agreed upon. Like, I'm like, cool, go take you some time, blah, 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 blah. I know where you're going to be at. Matter of fact, I'll get to Rome and do whatever. It's a respectable way to do it. It's talking about I want some me time and then go off and take your money to a nigga and get dick stuck in the mouth. You niggas is getting abused. And I'm finna tell you why. I have no sympathy for a trick ass nigga. This is the biggest reason that I don't have any sympathy for a trick ass nigga, right? Because it's all a choice. This is the problem with you niggas, and I'm just gonna say it ain't got shit to do with no woman. It's not a woman's responsibility to keep you niggas from being suckers, tricks, and weak ass niggas. It's not any woman's responsibility. If I get to crying in here all the time and I don't know what the world gonna have for me, I don't think I'm gonna be able to. It ain't her responsibility to get me out of that. I mean, it'd be nice if she did, but that ain't her responsibility to make sure that I'm, you know, respecting myself and having confidence in myself. Like, I don't know where you new niggas come from, man, But ain't no woman that's stomping on you finna stop stomping on you. I ain't never heard of it. I ain't never heard of a woman being able to stomp on a nigga, disrespecting a nigga, just totally fucking disregard a nigga, and then she just stop and start treating him good. That shit ain't never happened. If you letting a bitch treat you a certain kind of way, it's gonna continue. It's on you, it's on the men. You know why so many hoes out here? Because it's a whole lot of tricks. Hoes need tricks. Who is these bitches talking about dropping off these bags and spending this money? It's niggas doing it. But it's the flip side to that too. They get in a bag, or they get niggas to trick, but these ugly niggas, unattractive niggas who just came into money, niggas who probably was just fucking the ugliest of bitches, and now they fucking the baddest of bitches, and the bad bitches don't know that this nigga you fucking with was just fucking with an ugly ass dusty hood bitch. So when you only going for the money, you can end up with any type of nigga, because any type of nigga can end up with money. Let me say that again. If you going for the money, then you gonna end up with any type of nigga, because any type of nigga can come into some money. So if that's what you going for, is for the nigga with money, you gonna get any type of nigga, because any type of nigga can get money. And that's just the real. You're not getting the cream of the crop or the high value man. You getting tricks and niggas who couldn't do it without paying you. That's what you getting. And before them niggas had money, they had to be fucking with somebody. They was fucking with big, ugly, gorilla-looking bitches. They were fucking with the worst of looking bitches. Big, whale-looking ass white bitch. They was just the worst of bitches. Then they get some money, and then you give them some play. And it's not because of the nigga they been and the history they got and the cloth they cut from. And when you talk to a nigga, you find out he on that level. Not because of that. See, that ain't respected no more. Real street niggas with that real knowledge of the game ain't respected no more. We ain't respected, but we still a high commodity because these bitches is in the delusion world. We still the shit. Niggas like me who don't take shit, never did, never been a trick, never been a sucker, never been a boy for a bitch, never ever got played, never ever got treated wrong. None of that. Nothing that I didn't accept that I cried about later. So, when I talk a nigga shit, it's like the Ayatollah. When I talk, man, motherfuckers need to listen. For real. Because y'all niggas is the tricks. Y'all the niggas that accept all of the motherfucking treatment. Y'all getting treated like bitches and hoes. By your women. So it ain't me. That shit never happened to me. So when I'm talking about it, shut the fuck up and listen. Because you finna learn something. You guaranteed to learn something when I'm talking. Now let me get down to the core of the problem. You got so many hoes out here because there's so many tricks out here. It's way more tricks than it is hoes. Why you think being a hoe is profitable? If there was less hoes than there was tricks, then bitches wouldn't be hoes. The vast majority of bitches would do something that's gonna, help them do the best for themselves. But right now, hoeing is the best they could do because there's so many tricks out here, right? Who think tricking is totally okay. Tricking only forms dependency. From that dependency will come a anticipation. When people anticipate something for long enough and they get it, it forms a sense of entitlement. Entitlement means you must do it. Now I'm holding you to it. And the moment you don't, you have created an enemy. That's how tricking go. People think tricking, you gonna be a long-term tricker. No, you not. You ain't gonna be able to. It's not gonna happen. It's not in the mechanics of tricking. You trick with one motherfucker so long, they're gonna get entitled. That entitlement is gonna turn into anticipation. That anticipation is gonna that dependency will turn into first is dependency. Somebody's going to start depending on, then they're going to start expecting it, anticipation. Then they're going to say, I'm entitled to this. This is what you're supposed to do. Then as soon as you can't, that person is your fucking enemy. Because entitled people don't understand the word no. So This is what a lot of you niggas is going through. And a lot of you niggas, you reverse it, and instead of you giving that energy back to the bitch who been abusing you, you sit up here and go out in the streets and push it towards niggas. So you go, it be the nigga that you see him every day. You riding or you in the grocery store, and it's the nigga looking like he tough. Nigga looking at you with a mean face and a mug and shit. And you won't even know him. That nigga at home getting emotionally and mentally abused by his woman. Guarantee. That's why that nigga, he wanna lash out. He don't want that emotion to sit with him. When a man is getting emotionally abused and mentally abused, it will drive him crazy. He will start doing shit. I've seen it. I've seen niggas' whole character change, whole demeanor change, everything change about them because they at home taking shit off a bitch. Bitch cheating on them, bitch stealing money from them, bitch talking crazy to them. I've heard horror stories, niggas getting stabbed, other niggas calling saying, yeah, I'm the nigga that got you $5,000. I couldn't imagine. If a nigga called me and say, hey, yeah, your bitch just gave me 5,000. There you go. And he say, yeah, your bitch just gave me 5,000. You know what I'm gonna tell him? Buy a suit with it. And while you at it, buy a dress. Because I'm gonna bury both of you motherfuckers with that money. I don't even want it back. I'm gonna bury you bitches with it. You steal $5,000 from me and then a nigga called me talking about he got my money. I'm gonna tell that motherfucker go buy a suit with that money. Cause I'm burying you with that shit. And buy that bitch a dress too, cause the bitch definitely won't be back at my motherfucking crib. Back at home after you done disrespected me, stole from me. I just saw a motherfucker say that they caught they nigga cheating, and then they said, well, that's why I always had 3 niggas on the side. Well, goddamn, you just said that you've been the one cheating the whole time. So you just justified this nigga's cheating because, but see, that only happens when you take it. If a bitch disrespect me in public, the apology gotta be in public. You ain't gonna disrespect me on Facebook or none of this social media shit, YouTube or nothing. If you disrespect me on YouTube, you gonna have to apologize to me on YouTube. And if you don't, you ain't finna be in my house. You ain't finna be around me. I wouldn't give a fuck. You got to go. I'm gonna make it so difficult for you to be in the house with me. If I had to cut lights out and fucking disconnect shit, turn off Wi-Fi, you won't be in the motherfucking house with me on your phone, on the internet, posting pictures and videos while you done disrespected me like I'm some sucker ass nigga. See, it's what a nigga take. See, I ain't taking that shit. That's why it ain't never happened to me. Because I have a standard for myself. I set a standard for myself. And if anything goes against that standard, it's instantly dealt with. You niggas let these bitches do all of this shit and then you want to talk about how women ain't shit? No, it ain't them. They're taking advantage. You know what was funny? You know, back in the day, you know, niggas used to beat they women. And the first thing that somebody would say to a woman is, why is you staying there? Leave. And smart women did. And smart women went, but some bitches stayed. You know why the bitches that stayed, you know why they stayed? They was addicted to one or two things. The sex or the care. Nigga was taken care of. So they took them lumps and bumps because they know they was going to be taken care of regardless. Or they was addicted to the sex and niggas was fucking the shit out of them. And they ain't want to let that dick go to nobody else. It was a selfishness in them that didn't want another bitch to get this bitch beaten nigga. That they should have just let go in the first fucking place. Soon as he laid hands on you, you should have been out of there. You stay in a relationship. They used to ask the women, why is you staying there? And the smart ones will go, you right. Why am I staying here? This nigga beating the shit out of me just for a roof over my head and food on the table that I cook? That's why I don't have no sympathy for tricks. They didn't even have sympathy for women when they was getting their asses whooped. Did nobody have sympathy for no women when women was getting their ass whooped? They would ask a bitch, why is you there, bitch? Leave. They ask her the logical question. Damn, is a roof over your head and free meals enough to get your ass kicked every day? The same way with you niggas. I ain't got no sympathy for you niggas. Why is you with the bitch? I don't care what she did to you. Why you with her? If she cheated on you, stole your money, tricked it off with another nigga, and you still with her, you the sucker. You the weak ass nigga to accept that behavior off a nothing ass bitch. You the sucker. Not she just taking advantage of a fool. And this, let me get down to the nitty gritty with it. It's a very simple answer to you niggas. You niggas ain't difficult. It ain't no bunch of complicated reasons why you niggas some suck ass niggas and some fucking weak ass trick ass niggas. It ain't no complicated fucking equation. It's simple. You niggas are slaves to and victims of your sexual urges. In layman's terms, you niggas is pussy hounds. You niggas is pussy vultures. You niggas is what they used to call it back in the day. You pussy hungry. You got the you just a cock hound. You just want to be out here, you know, getting all the. You let your sexual, and it ain't got to be that you want to do it all. It'll be this too. You like the fact that you got in-house pussy, and you willing to let a bitch disrespect you and do all types of bitch-ass shit to you, and you accept it to keep your in-house pussy and your comfortable way of getting sex. You such a sex fiend that you, and she knows this. Women know when all you want is some fucking sex because it'll cure everything. If me and my woman get to arguing here, the fact that we finna go do it or something ain't gonna cure shit. We'll do it and right after that go right back into the conversation we was just having. Sex don't cure shit in here but a fucking urge. That's it. And that urge don't run shit. It don't run nothing. And don't get me wrong, that don't mean that I don't want it when she don't and she want it when I don't. That don't mean what I always want, but that don't mean that. That just means that I know that that ain't the most important thing in this relationship. It's a part of it. So if that's a problem, I would equate that like cooking. Who gonna cook tonight? And we sitting up here talking about who gonna cook tonight. Or the grass ain't cut. Cars need white. That's how I equate that shit because it's just a part of the relationship. It's not the end all be all. When you make sex and getting some pussy the end all be all in your life, you gonna be a sucker. You gonna be a trick. You gonna be a boy. You gonna be weak. I'm telling you what it is. This shit is not hard. It's not a hard equation to figure out. You niggas is pussy whipped. You niggas is pussy whipped. You stay in a fucked up relationship because you have comfortable access to pussy, man. And it ain't even no good pussy or nothing worthwhile. I mean, the pussy that steal from you and go to another motherfucker and get them the money, keep that pussy. The pussy that got 3-4 niggas all the time, keep that pussy. That pussy, I would be whipped over some shit like that. That's what you niggas whipped on? That's what you niggas whipped on, man? That's the pussy y'all whipped on? Okay, alright. Okay, alright. You niggas some tricks? Okay, alright. My nigga. Niggas some tricks. And you want to be. So nobody should feel sorry for you. Nobody should have sorry for you. When that bitch go out here and she's sucking 10 dicks and she bringing another nigga the money, then come home and blow breath in your face and eat at your table, get warm at your fireplace, nigga, that's on you. If you let a motherfucker do it, you a man, and it's a man too. You should really be able to have that self-control. Listen, I always tell people, if I use myself as an example, if I was to break up and I'm just gonna be alone and I'm just gonna be single, I'm not gonna be out here rushing to jump back into no relationship when I was just in a goddamn 20-year relationship. I was just in a 10-year relationship. I was just in a 5-year relationship. I'm not looking to jump back into a relationship because I don't need to have a relationship that has sex. Now, if all I want is some sex and I'm getting that sexual urge every week or every, but see, that's the thing. A lot of you niggas can't control your sexual urge. You want it every day. You a nigga that want to fuck every day. I remember being younger and having that strong sexual urge, but I had 3-4 bitches. I had 3-4 bitches that I was fucking with. So I ain't have to worry about a sexual urge and worry about worrying one woman. The only my woman, I ain't got to worry, but I'm just saying, that shit comes from you not being the person you want to be. You want to be a real live trick. You want to be out here sampling different pussies and shit. You want to be out here fucking different hoes. Be yourself. But in order to be yourself, you got to get rid of this bitch because she ain't finna let you spread your wings. So get rid of the comfortable pussy that's from around you. Get rid of it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. It's going to be all right, man. It's going to be all right. Let that bitch go, man. She holding you back. Then you're going to be able to go and be the trick you want to be. But this is the thing. Now that you want to be a trick ass nigga, you're going to have the resources to do it. Now you got to work harder. You got to put in more hours at work. You got to get a better job. You got to get 2 jobs. If you want multiple hoes. What don't you niggas get, man? The trick game ain't made for everybody, just like the pimp game ain't made for everybody. A lot of you niggas not ready to harbor no hoe. A lot of you niggas is not ready to harbor no hoe, man. You just wasting time. You just keeping this bitch warm until a real pimp and a player and a Mac come and holler at that bitch. So what am I saying? I'm saying that men, step up and stand up. Stand up and step up. And quit letting your sexual desires run you. One thing this world is led on right now is sexual energy. And that's why most of the men so weak, because the sexual energy in the world has been turned up and it is taken over. Every bitch got her ass out everywhere. It ain't no respect for the children. It ain't no respect for the elderly. It ain't no respect for themselves. Every bitch got her ass out. All the famous rapper bitches, ass out. All the other bitches just want to be like them, ass out. Promoting prostitution. I thought promoting prostitution was illegal, but man, from what I see, it's not. Anybody who got a promoting prostitution charge, if you're an ex-pimp, and a lot of ex-pimps will know about this promoting prostitution, they was charging a lot of motherfucking pimps with that shit. If they couldn't catch you in the act of the pimping or the tricking, what they'll do is they'll say you was promoting prostitution. It's an actual charge. Look it up. And a lot of niggas wouldn't know that if you wasn't in the game and you didn't have them try to put that charge on you or something. You wouldn't know. But they made it illegal to promote, but they letting these bitches and these rappers and these people promote it. Promote prostitution. If you with a bitch and she promoting prostitution, what the fuck you think you is? Ain't two types of niggas fuck. I say this shit over and over again, and I guess that's just gonna be the reoccurring thing. It's only nothing but two types of niggas that fuck with a hoe. It ain't three. It's two. It's the trick and it's the pimp. It's the nigga that's taking advantage of the hoeing, and it's the nigga that's contributing to the hoeing. But you niggas gotta find out which one are you. Cause you got a hoe.